In honor of the upcoming Star Trek movie, today I'm making a Star Trek ship. For this build, you'll need a 4-inch styrofoam ball, green putty, sandpaper, glue, hot glue, paint, a respirator mask, goggles, sponge brushes, a rotary tool, scissors, razor pens, or a box cutter. Okay, if I wanted to do this the easy way, then I'd just buy a model kit, but that's not going to help any aspiring filmmakers who actually want to know how to build custom scale models for their sci-fi films. So let's do some kit bashing! I'm making the Daedalus, which was basically retconned into existence by fans. See, in the original series, they had no money for new models or effects, so whenever the story called for some other ship, they'd always be like, oh, it's out of range. Or, oh yeah, a long time ago there was a ship here and it blew up and it was a really cool explosion. It would have been great to see, but there's no visual record. Trust me though, it was really cool. Then 3 decades later, the production designer for DS9 built a desktop model based on an early concept sketch for the Enterprise, and fans were like, well, that must be a ship that Kirk and Picard are always talking about. And the Daedalus was born. There's no kit for this, so I took a space shuttle kit and I cut the nose cone off of the SRBs and external fuel tank and attached them all together via scrap plastic, a film canister, and PVC pipe. That globe's a styrofoam ball. You can get them at any craft store. The thruster is one of the shuttle's mobile launch platform treads, and I filled in all the gaps with green putty. I painted gray and used painter's tape and a second coat of paint to simulate panel lines. Then I used spare parts from other kits for the deflector dish and the ram scoops, all them little greeblies. There aren't a lot of greeblies on Star Trek ships. Just saying. And I cut up and rearranged spare decals for the windows and registry numbers. Usually when they need to build a scale model for movies or television, they design and build a basic shape and then cover it with random parts from completely random plastic model kits until the jumble of random shapes looks sufficiently sciencey. Star Trek took a minimalist approach to this, whereas Star Wars was all like, use all the goddamn greeblies we can find. Model Ts, flak viewers, this random thing I found in an alley, use it all! Spielberg made fun of this technique in his film, in his film Close Encounters of the Third Kind by using highly recognizable objects as greeblies on his UFO, such as street lamps, mailboxes, airplanes, and R2-D2. Seriously, watch that movie. Just do it. And that's how to make movie spaceships from scratch. Hey, if you like that tutorial, then you can check some of these out by following the links in annotations or on cards if you're on a mobile device. These ones are more sci-fi oriented, but if you subscribe and check out the older videos, then you can see I cover a wide variety of genres and tropes. If you want to support the channel, then you can check out the Patreon page, because every little bit helps. Also have an Etsy and TeePublic store, and there's all sorts of social medias. Alright, that's everything. Back to building props. Jake out.